In this video, I'm going to give you a morning mobility yoga practice. This practice is perfect for when you have a spare 20 minutes in the morning for yourself and you would like to ease stiffness and stress in your body and in your mind. So let's begin. So we find ourselves on our yoga mat. Let's lie down on our backs. And let's just have a big, massive stretch out. Oh, it's a really good thing to do first thing in the morning, just having that really big stretch out as if someone's pulling you from your wrists and your ankles. And then just bring those knees into your chest and give them a nice squeeze. Just dropping that chin towards the chest to really lengthen the spine. Then we're just going to take our hands and our feet up into the air and just rotate them nice and slowly, taking your time. We're just waking up the wrists and the ankles for the day. And then the other way, in they come. Crickety crack, crickety crack. And then hug those knees into your chest. And then just place your hands on top of your shins and you're just going to let those knees fall out to the side. And then they're going to come all the way down and then you're going to hug them into your chest. So it's like you're painting a nice giant circle in the sky with your knees. Pulling them into your chest, letting them fall out to the side and then all the way down and then hugging them in and then going the opposite way. So pushing them away, letting them fall out to the side and then pulling them back into the torso. And again, so we're just really waking up the hip joints. As we push them away, let them fall open and then pull them back in. Good. Give them a final squeeze. And then gently rock up to sit. Then we're just going to find ourselves in our tabletop pose. So we're wanting our wrists under our shoulders, our knees under our hips, and our head in line with our spine. And we're just going to inhale. We're going to drop our belly button towards the mat, looking forward. And then we're going to exhale and curl that spine, looking to our belly button. Inhale for cow and exhale for cat. And again, nice big inhale for cow, exhale for cat. And one more time, inhale cow. Exhale, cat. Lovely. Then you're just going to walk your hands slightly away from your shoulders so that you can now make lovely big hip circles. Making lovely circles with those hips, nice and slowly. So leaning forward into those hands, taking the hips out to the side and then seeing if you can brush that bottom against your heels and then out to the other side. And then curling that spine as you rock forward into those hands. And then painting that big, lovely circle on your yoga mat. Really involving the spine and the neck so you can look forward as you drop your bottom back to your heels. And then you can look to your belly button as you rock forward into the hands. This feels yummy for all the joints. It's waking up the wrists, waking up the hips, giving the knees a nice massage. If you need to pad the knees, feel free. And then changing direction. Really digging into those hips. And breathing in and out through the nose as much as possible throughout the whole practice. You want to be nostril breathing. And then come back to a nice neutral spine and tabletop. Knock those toes together. Nice wide knees on your yoga mat. And you're going to drop that head all the way down to your mat for Balasana, child's pose. If you need a blanket or a towel to pad your head, please use one. Or if it's too hard to get that bottom back to your heels, again, you can pad with a blanket or a towel under your bottom. But we want you to be able to rest in this pose. This is our resting pose. And this is where we're just going to take a second to go to our breath. So resetting our breath for our morning practice. So you're just going to inhale nice and deeply through the nose. Nice big inhale. And then I'd like you just to pause at the top of the inhale and then a nice big exhale out, sighing out through the mouth. And again, nice big inhale through the nose. Pause at the top of the inhale and exhale out through the mouth, letting it all go. And one more time, nice big inhale through the nose. When you reach the top of that inhale, pause and exhale, letting it all out through the mouth. And as you exhale, just sink everything down into that yoga mat, sending your energy down towards the earth. Lovely. And then let's come all the way back up. Good. We're going to take our right leg forward in between our hands, just for a nice stretch here into our Anjane Asana. Breathing here, giving that hip just a little wiggle, seeing how it feels. We're then going to sweep the arms up and out, a nice big inhale up. Arms all the way up, dropping those shoulders away from the ears. You can look straight forward or you can look up to your hands in the sky. We're just going to grab some energy from the sky and we're going to pull it down into our heart, into prayer pose here. And just taking a couple of breaths here, squeezing those inner thighs together. Breathing in and out through the nose. Then take the hands all the way down, one on either side of the front foot, and then you're just going to push back into that back knee, seeing if it's possible to stretch that front leg. You can flex that foot if you'd like to, or you can keep the foot flat on the floor and just pronging the fingers. If you need blocks or maybe a stack of books, you can use on either side of your foot to help you if you can't get all the way down. And I just want you to think about sending that pelvis back and out. So you're actually thinking of having a straight spine rather than curling over. You're thinking of sending that chest, that heart out towards the front of your mat. Breathing here. You're then going to bring your weight back into that front foot. You're going to take your hands off the blocks. You're going to take your left hand down and you're going to take that right hand up into the air into a twist, looking to the hand in the air if you can, or looking to the hand on the floor. But really using your eyes so that you can find your balance. Breathing here and then release that hand all the way down. And then we take the leg back and we're going to bring the other leg through. Left leg comes all the way through. Hands are on the floor. We're in Anjane Asana. Again, just have a little wriggle into that hip. See how it's feeling. We're then going to squeeze our inner thighs together. We're going to inhale, take those hands all the way up into the sky, tilting into that right hip. And we can look up to the sky if our neck will allow us, or you can look straight ahead. You're then going to inhale. You're going to grab some energy from the sky, pull it down into your heart, into prayer pose. Couple of breaths here, really tilting into that pelvis. And you can sink further down into that front knee if you'd like to. Take the hands all the way down. You're going to push back into that right leg and we're folding over the front leg. Again, you can use your blocks if you'd like to. You can flex that front foot, turning those toes up towards your face, and you're really pushing back into that pelvis and lengthening over that front leg. Breathing here. We're then going to move forward back into that front foot, placing the right hand out and taking the left hand up into the sky, energy in that hand, and we can look up to the sky. If you've done this practice a couple of times with me now, you could even think about tucking the toes under at the back and lifting up into a high lunge and pushing back into that heel if you fancy it, or you can stay down in the Anjane Asana and then take the hand all the way down. Push the leg back and find a Balasana. So nice wide knees, toes knocked together, extended Balasana, dropping that forehead to the floor. Hands are stretched out in front, breathing here. And again, sending that energy down into the earth and breathing in and out through the nose. A couple of nice deep inhales and exhales here. And inhale up, and you're just going to drop your pelvis down towards the floor, and you're just going to come up into a cobra. It can be nice and low if you'd like it to be, or it can be nice and high. It depends how that back's feeling. And then pushing back into balasana. So dropping that bottom towards the heels, forehead to the floor. And then forward again. Nice big inhale into back bend, dropping those shoulders away from your ears, pushing back and up, back into balasana. And let's do that one more time. Nice big inhale into cobra, breathing here, shoulders away from the ears, and then pushing back into that balasana, dropping the forehead to the floor. Give the wrists a little twist, circling the wrists. They work hard in yoga, so we just ease them off with a nice little gentle massage. And then back up into our tabletop. We're going to tuck those toes and we're going to come into our downward dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. Pushing back into those heels, taking that pelvis back and up on the diagonal, pushing down into those middle fingers, and we're looking through our legs. So our neck and our shoulders are completely relaxed. We're breathing here. We're just going to pedal through the feet. So pushing down into the right ball, down into the left heel, and then switching. Again, nice and slowly. We're so used to rushing in life that we tend to rush through everything. I want you to really consciously slow down while you're practicing yoga. Breathing in and out through the nose, pedaling through those feet. Lovely, and then drop those heels down, pushing back once more, really tilting that pelvis up to the sky. And you're going to walk towards your hands. So you're going to bring those feet nice and slowly, again taking your time, walking forward towards those hands. The hands may be off the floor now, but you're dangling that head, relaxing the shoulders. You can have a nice soft bend in the knees if you'd like one. Or you can have your legs stretched, breathing here. Really letting go in the shoulders and the neck. Have a little wriggle here, maybe a little sway from side to side. Just really letting go. And then take a nice deep bend in those knees, sticking out the bottom. And then we're going to inhale and we're going to bring our hands up over our head. Then slowly pushing down through the air with those hands. Then we're going to sweep those arms all the way back up. Nice big inhale. Exhale, bow all the way forward. We're going to step back with our right leg. We're going to drop our right knee to the floor, chest and chin lovely and high. Breathing here. In and out through the nose. Take the hands all the way to the floor. You're going to step your left leg back to plank to join that right foot. Breathing here, pushing back into those heels. Couple of nice deep breaths here, really hollowing out those armpits, strong chest, head in line with the spine. Drop those knees and slowly lower all the way down. Then we're going to take a nice deep inhale up as we go into cobra. A nice back bend, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale all the way down. And then inhale to push back and up through tabletop. Tuck the toes and find your downward dog. Pushing back into those hips. Breathing here, relaxing the neck and the shoulders. You're then going to take that right leg up into the air. It can be as low or as high as you'd like. You're going to fold the knee in towards the nose and you're going to shoot that foot through and you're going to drop down into that back left knee. Breathing here. You're going to push back into that left heel. You're going to bring your feet hip distance apart. You're going to inhale and you're going to pick up the beach ball in front of you. And you're going to exhale all the way down nice and slowly. And we're going to do that the other side. Nice big inhale up. Sweeping those arms up. Exhale all the way forward. Step back with the left leg, dropping the left knee to the floor. Chest and chin is lovely and high. If you're struggling to do that, again, you can use some books or blocks to have a nice high chest. You then take your hands off your props, hands to the floor. You're going to step back with that right foot into plank or tabletop. It's your choice, it's your practice. Hollowing out those armpits. Nice diagonal line. Again, you can be in tabletop. We're going to drop those knees, or you can lower yourself in a straight plank all the way down. But I'm going to drop the knees and lower myself all the way down to the floor. And you want your forehead to be down on your mat. So we're going to inhale all the way up to Cobra. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, push back and up. Find your downward dog. Tuck those toes and pushing back into our downward dog, our Adho Mukha Savasana. Relaxing the neck and the shoulders. You're going to take that left leg up, off into the air. You're going to bring that knee towards your nose and you're going to shoot the foot through all the way down. Or maybe you're going to dance the foot through. But you're going to get that foot through, breathing here, relaxing the shoulders, saying kind things to yourself. Push back into that right foot, bring the feet hip distance apart. Inhale, pick up the beach ball all the way up. Exhale, slowly bringing those hands all the way down. Lovely. You're just going to turn those feet out slightly, 45 degrees angle. You're going to maybe have your toes touching the edges of your mat. And we're just going to bring our hands into prayer pose. And you're just going to go down, leaning forward with the body. And we're going to find our Malasana. The heels may be off, the heels may be down. We're all built differently. You're just going to use those elbows to push back into those knees and really puff that chest forward to find your balance. Breathing here, giving those groins a really lovely, good stretch. And then you're just going to slowly rock back, using your hands to just gently lay your bottom down onto your mat. And then you're going to come back to the center of your mat. Let's place our left foot in front in easy pose, Sukhasana. We're going to inhale, look to the sky, and then we're going to exhale, and we're just going to drop our body forward. Now you may be able to get your head all the way down to the floor or just halfway there. Again, we're all built differently. Just breathing here and relaxing the shoulders and the neck so that gravity can help us. Breathing here, sending that head closer to the earth every time we exhale. Getting that lovely deep stretch in our glutes on that left-hand side. And then nice big inhale to come up and then change legs. Right leg in front of left. Nice big inhale, puff the chest to the sky. Exhale, bowing forward towards the earth. Again, you can make a little pillow for your head if it can get that far down. Or you're just relaxing the shoulders and the neck, getting a nice deep stretch. Breathing here. Melting towards the earth. And then a nice big inhale to come up. Bring your hands to your knees. You can close your eyes if you'd like to. Just take a couple of inhales and exhales in and out through the nose. And I'd now like you to think of an attribute or a feeling, something that you'd like to invite into your day-to-day. It may be confidence, it may be strength, it may be patience. Think of what you would like to invite into your day, just one word. Then when you have that one word, we're going to use the power of I am to create a sankalpa. So you will say silently or out loud to yourself your sankalpa, which will be I am And then that quality or attribute that you'd like to welcome into your day today. An example is, I am confidence, or I am peace. Let's bring our hands to prayer pose, Namaskar Mudra in front of the heart. Again, your eyes can stay closed if you'd like them to be. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. And I'd like you to say to yourself, silently or out loud, it's up to you, your Sankalpa 3 times. I am. Take a deep inhale through the nose and a big sigh out through the mouth. Gently open your eyes. The divinity in me recognises the divinity in you. Namaste.